Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the 13 days of Halloween ornaments. I have two ping pong balls, pong balls, whatever. However, we're going to glue these together. Piece of string and some piece of ribbon and some paint. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So let me turn you guys around. So these have words on them, so I don't want to see the words. So I'm going to make sure that's to the back. I'm going to put a little dollop of glue here. Make sure that's to the back, and I'm going to glue them together. Okay? Oops, put my glue on my ribbon. Now I'm going to take this ribbon, and I'm just going to twist it and twist it and twist it, only because I want it to look a little bit more interesting than just the ribbon. So now we have that. Well, actually, that's not going to work. So let me glue one end down. Then I can twist it. I'm going to make sure I get the back. Then I can twist it and twist it and twist it and show you what I mean. So once that's down there and I'm not burning my fingers, I can take this and twist it up. Okay. And then I'm going to squish it. Make that be a nice loop so we can hang it. Put a dollop of glue there. And then glue this on. Again, trying not to burn my fingers. I need to glue it down a little bit further or it's not going to hang right. Okay, can anybody guess what we're making right now with these? So here we go. Anybody know what we're gonna make for our spooky Halloween ornament today? Put my glue gun aside. Get my brushes. And clean my brush. Give it a nice dry. I have my well-used and very dirty paint palette here. I'm going to get some blue paint, but I'm going to put it on the back of my brush, and I'm just going to paint a circle. It's easier to control the brush handle than it is to control the brush when you want to make a fairly even circle. If you want to do these with a paint pen, you can. Totally up to you. I'm going to try my best to make them the same size and get them all filled in. Not too bad, huh? That's pretty close, right? Put that away and get my liner brush out. Dry it off. And now I'm going to get different red paint. I'm going to get this folk art. I'm going to get this Decoart. I've been using folk art, but I'm going to get this Decoart for two reasons. It's a brighter red. This is a deep red. This is a much brighter red. And this is a thinner paint. And I want my lines, my bloodshot lines on my eyeballs to be nice and thin. So I'm just going to start making little veiny lines. They're going to come into the center. They're going to crisscross. And they're going to go all different ways. And I'm doing this part first. I'm going to go back and add to them. But I want all these to work their way to the end. So I'm starting out here and I'm working my way in. How cool is that? Is that so cool, you guys? Starting to the outside and working my way in. This way, when I get to the end, my line is a little bit thinner because as I work my squiggly line, my line is getting a little bit thinner and I'm releasing the pressure as I get to the pupil. Okay. Now we're going to have some branch off. It's almost like drawing dozens of little trees. Picking up more paint. Picking up more paint. Pulling. They can cross over. The narrower they are, the better. Sometimes it's hard to get really, really thin lines, but, oh, and then you bang into your design, but that's okay. I'm just going to keep working my way around. Light, light pressure. Thin, thin lines. I always suggest a paint pen, but I don't know if a paint pen, or the ones I use actually, wouldn't do such a fine line. So you might have to use a little tiny brush. You know what would work? A toothpick would work. A toothpick dipped in paint. If I had one here, I'd show you. And it would just make these very, you'd have to still make them a little bit wavy. And you can put as much, I always say this, as much or as few as you want. Okay? I'm going to go back to one of my brushes. My glue is still a little wet. It's going to need to dry, but I can do this part. I'm going to get a little bit of black paint. Let me close that up. I'm going to dip my end in the black. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put black dots right in the center of my pupils. And there we go. And now we have our spooky Halloween eyes ornament for our Halloween tree. Let me turn you guys around. And how fun are those? So cute. 2 ping pong balls, a piece of ribbon, and a few colors of paint. Thanks, guys. I will catch you next time.